All right, Hot Grits Podcast, episode 4 of season 2, the Kobe episode. Episode 24 overall. Travis Shadon and Spencer Maddox with you guys, looking all fresh and fancy. If you're watching on YouTube channel, I guess the kids have heard of YouTube. Spencer, we got a weird show. He's raising the roof. Off the rip, a couple of notes here. We did not record for a month, and we're not going to tell you why.
Yeah.
There was no reason. We were busy and we did not feel like we recorded.
Fuck y'all.
Second note, just a housekeeping thing. Spencer's laptop, in fact, is not working at all. It's a black screen, so don't let him fool you. He's over there diligently working on his notes. You dumb person, man.
It is holding. It's holding up my phone though.
Dude, what should we talk about first?
Well, let's go ahead and tell them what we are talking about. We're gonna obviously. I don't know if you heard.
Last time we recorded, the NBA was playing.
Yeah, they're not playing currently.
Yeah.
So that happened today. We'll get to that. We're gonna talk Luka versus Trey, which everyone but me is wrong. Lottery results, that's big, and then we'll get to the Braves in a little bit. But
so we'll do NBA on the front side, and then everything else on the back side. We'll have the Braves, and then if we get to it, a wedding recap. Dude, a wedding for the ages. I told you the bachelor party was A-.
Yeah.
That was fucking A+.
That was an A+ wedding.
Yeah,
for sure. Holy shit.
Now, I'm not sure every participant had an A+ time.
No.
I think I can speak for you. I had an A+ time.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Take that to the bank. It was A+ for your boy. And
9.7.
All of our ligaments stayed intact.
Yeah.
All of our knees.
Not everyone's did.
Right. That reference will hit home. There was an ambulance. There were several ejections.
Right.
From the wedding. There was a sort of self-ejection by you at a bar post-wedding.
Yeah.
That might have been like the 8th best storyline.
Yeah,
of the whole wedding.
It wasn't even, I don't even know if that's top 10.
So,
first...
Yeah, lots to talk about with the wedding.
But first, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about, what's going on today.
Tough segue.
Tough segue. Yeah, you wanna take the lead on this one?
Yeah. Okay, so we're recording on August 26th for August 27th. This is the Wednesday of basically the back end of round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Milwaukee, Orlando, 4 o'clock Eastern scheduled, and I think Milwaukee's up 3-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Milwaukee does not take the floor in protest stemming from the Jacob Blake shootings in Wisconsin near Milwaukee, near Cream City. I think Magic take the floor, and it's still before 4 p.m. tip, but, long story short, the Bucks never take the floor.
Yeah.
The refs at one point on NBA, and you're watching this on NBA TV, so I would say a national audience, but this had a historical moment like this. Of course TNT didn't have it. Of course ESPN didn't have it. It was NBA TV who, half the country doesn't have it, can't access at all. So this is all taking place. The Milwaukee Bucks never come out. The game's postponed. The Magic are offered a win by way of forfeit.
And they don't take it, right?
They do not take it, which, it maybe answers one of my million questions. Yeah, so and look, again, we're recording this on August 26th.
Yeah, this was happening as we sat
They have
down.
a meeting tonight in an hour at 8 Eastern, the league and the players, and if, precedent is any teller for that, Adam Silver will do as LeBron James tells him to do.
Yeah.
Because LeBron is the commissioner of the league. But
I think they're going to finish. They're going to finish the playoffs. I feel confident that they're going to finish the playoffs.
Okay, so what are 1,000 questions for this?
Yeah.
And we're just thinking out loud because shit if I know what's right or wrong to think about this. I'm just so blows that we don't have basketball right now.
I'm pissed.
By the way, the Cincinnati Reds and Milwaukee Brewers in baseball also canceled their game in Milwaukee tonight, postponed their game in Milwaukee tonight. So,
which at least makes sense because Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. It's near there.
Yeah. I think okay, so that's one of the questions is, right, if Milwaukee and Orlando postpone, are the rest of the games, which they are postponed for now, are they being postponed because logistically you can't start, the Raptors and Celtics can't start the second round tomorrow, now that the first round...
I don't think so. I think what they're doing is
they're trying to... in solidarity?
They're trying to postpone it in solidarity, and they want everyone to just take a breather.
We think.
I think they just want everyone to take a breather and,
We think, but they haven't.
'Cause these players are clearly extremely emotional right now.
And look,
You can't-
rightfully so. And we've
Yeah.
spoken on how we feel about this. Like, unfortunately, black kids keep dying by way of white cops, which is
And it keeps
as we've
getting
seen,
caught
a
on
massive-
video.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, it is being
Yeah.
caught on video. Finally, I just don't like. Here's the thing. Right when this happened, I immediately started thinking, and what I texted you. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna try to soak up as much. I'm gonna listen to as many different people,
And that happened in like,
text as many different
an
people.
hour ago whenever
Right.
they decided to
And
cancel.
so I'm just trying to like figure it out because my first emotion was like, "Fuck, they're not playing basketball." I thought we had a good thing going.
Yeah.
Like, black guy is killed. Jacob Blake is killed by white cops. But did we think that when the Black Lives Matter movement started that it would just be a steady like? Did we think that it would work?
Immediately? No.
Not immediately. It's been 2-3 months, but like.
Yeah.
That's pretty immediate in the terms of, and I get like you don't want to be patient with this kind of thing. I get all that, but right when we're in the bubble, Adam Silver has presented you with a platform on a platter.
He gave you everything you wanted.
And the Bucks started it, but who knows? Like the Bucks are scheduled; they're the first game out, and they're scheduled to play. This is their first time playing since the Jacob Blake murder, killing. This is their first opportunity to do so. I wonder, like, do they do this if they're down 3-1 to the Magic? Probably, right? I mean, but it's tough. Like, it's tough to see that.
I don't think that matters. What matters most to me is I don't think this is good for their message or for their narrative or for the movement in general. I don't think I mean, who am I to say? I have no idea.
Right. But
like, I don't it doesn't make sense to me when they had the platform. They can take the knee. They can get, like we were talking about earlier, people like our conservative people. You know what I mean? People that might say, stop resisting arrest. They can then say something to those people.
Whether those people like it or not.
Exactly. Those people are glued to the TV because they love basketball.
And not everyone, but there are a large group of people who watch basketball.
They fuck with basketball hard.
Or maybe they don't watch all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
But there are millions of people that will tune in for a portion of the game at least, probably the back half of the game. But at the very least, like, they are tuning in, and you have them, whether they like it or not. They're going to see Black Lives Matter everywhere. They're going to watch the commercials.
Say his name. They're going to see everything on the back of the jersey.
Hear the commentators talking about it, and now it's sort of the opposite. Like, I get how you think.
Now they just get to go home and talk to the people that are near them and say how fucked up this is that we don't have basketball.
Hopefully they aren't going home. If there's a mass exodus of people from the NBA bubble, they cannot.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant people who were going to be watching basketball.
Right. Okay. But if the point of them doing this was to what? Bring well, we know what the point of it was, right? To bring.
It seemed like an emotional response to me. It didn't.
To bring a quick reaction, just like Kaepernick, to bring out people and bring out their emotions, even non-sports fans. Non-sports fans will be brought into this, whether they like it or not.
For sure.
So, and I'm sure by now President Trump has tweeted and used tons of characters. I know that. At least by the time this recording is done, probably. But here's the thing, like, the message is what now? Like, where do we go from here, right? They brought more attention to the Jacob Blake killings and to Black Lives Matter and to that movement. I'm for that. If it takes you sitting out, I'm for that. It sucks because selfishly I want to watch NBA basketball, but I get that.
Almost got to the good part.
What's the end goal here?
Yeah.
Like, is it a week? What if they do 3 days? Are they clowned for not going 4 days? You know what I mean? Does the anti-Black Lives movement clown them because they say you didn't have enough?
I would hope they know that they only needed to do this once. You know what I mean?
I would hope
that's a historic thing. Nobody's ever just sat out a playoff game. I can't think of a time when anybody's ever boycotted a game. Period. Has that ever happened?
Like as a team?
Like a regular.
No, not in this capacity. No. I mean, no, not like. And of the millions of questions I have, I wonder why didn't the Bucks tell the Magic? Why did the Magic? Is it because they wanted to give the Magic the opportunity to win? Because if you tell the Magic, they never go on the floor to warm up, and then you can't give the forfeit win to the mat. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
So that might be a selfless move. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
the play, but
It was just speculation at this point. I mean, honestly, dude, I just want to talk about sports. Like, this sucks.
I know we all do.
We
But
can't
like,
get a chance to. Like,
if we don't try to at least know what their message is,
yeah,
then they're doing it in vain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we're just like talking in circles, and we're gonna be back here at some point. Clearly, the jig is up.
yeah.
Like, they're not gonna stand around and play basketball as normal. That's not.
Yeah.
Those days are over. Who knows if this will leak? Do you think this leaks into the NFL, NBA? I mean MLB. What about college football? What about all those kids we want to play? Hashtag we want to play. You know what I mean? Like it. High school.
I don't know. Until I get a concrete end goal on like what exactly they want, it's impossible to say.
And until they tell us, and by they obviously we mean the NBA basketball players.
Yeah, we don't mean black people in
Right.
general.
But NBA basketball players and NBA teams, if you do this, please literally write it out, spell it out for us, because some of us want to be a part of it. Like, we want to be on board, but I'm not going to
I
guess.
certainly want to be in the right.
But we can't guess
Yeah.
as to what you want. The message was loud and clear before. Black Lives Matter. Now what? Now what? Where do we take it from here? So I don't know. Anything else on
No.
that?
No.
I think I knew the answer to that before
Yeah.
I asked. We got to talk about Luka Doncic in general, and then also a really ridiculous Forbes article that, like you, still defends the Trae Young.
Hold on.
Luka
I
Doncic pick.
made all the arguments in that article before that article came out.
For sure, and I thought they were dumb then.
Mm.
I still think they're dumb, and now I think Forbes is dumb. They've lumped themselves in with you on this. Luka Doncic went for 1,000,000 points the other night and had a game winner against the Clips,
Yeah, since Trey's never done that.
only to turn around 48 hours later and get ran out the fucking gym.
I mean, good God, dude.
Poor Doncic.
44 points.
Porzingis is nowhere to be found. He continues to not play. Like, some guys disappear. Playoff P disappears in big moments. Porzingis doesn't even show up.
Yeah, he doesn't play.
You literally can't find him. He's not there. He's not on the court. So, like, that was embarrassing. But I think it was, 153-11 after Doncic basically had the game of his life.
Yeah.
Not basically. Had a triple-double and a game winner.
Yeah.
40+. That'll do. He does that, and then all of the social media channels start freaking out and remembering. In fact, Marvin Bagley and Trae Young and several other guys went ahead of Luka Doncic in the draft. The Hawks actually had Luka Doncic,
And then they start competing.
Trae Young, but then it became Luka versus Trae, which it'll always be.
Yeah.
I'll let you have the floor. Like, you tell me why the Hawks made the right decision
Okay.
to draft
So-
or to trade for Trae Young.
They didn't just trade Trae Young for Luka Doncic, first and foremost. So it's not fair to just say, is Trae Young better than Luka Doncic when we're talking about this trade. They also got
other assets.
They also got Cam Reddish, which is really important out of that deal in next year's draft. I think that was pick 9 or 10.
That's true.
Which
That's true.
Cam Reddish looked awful at the beginning of the year, and then towards the end of the year, he started to look like show his all-star potential.
He's still young enough where he's a legitimate
Yeah.
asset.
Yeah.
Like,
He's a
Right.
prospect,
Yeah.
and if he was to get traded, if they were to try and trade for a star player right now, they would ask for, obviously Trae Young is untouchable, they would ask for John Collins' name first, and then Cam Reddish would be the second name they asked for.